Hi everybody on YouTube, it's Mary. Today is November 25th, it's Wednesday, and it is 8 weeks out from my gastric bypass surgery. I'm feeling better than I have the past couple of weeks. As I mentioned on my last video, I'd been sick. I diagnosed myself with the swine flu. The emergency doctor diagnosed me with a kidney infection, and when the antibiotics didn't do anything, I went to see the nurse, physician's assistant for my primary care physician, and she decided it must be kidney stones and sent me for a CAT scan. And the CAT scan only showed tiny kidney stones that they said shouldn't be causing a problem, or they weren't blocking anything, nor were they large enough to cause a problem. So she decided it was muscular. I don't know how a muscular problem could give me a temperature of 101.8 and the worst headache I've ever had in my life, or the chills, or nausea. But at that point, I didn't care. I wanted, it was obvious they didn't have an answer. They weren't going to give me the magic bullet to get rid of it. So I just wanted to go home and start getting better. And that's what I did. So it's been about 2 weeks, and I am gradually feeling better. I have a bit of an ache here now. It's not a pain anymore. A bit of an ache, a little trouble for me to sleep on, but that's about it. My energy level is still not good. But I think that it's taking time because I got sick so soon after my surgery. My body just isn't bouncing back the way it used to. It could be because I'm older. It's got to be something else. But it is getting better day by day. So I'm more than willing to put that behind me. So it's been 8 weeks, 2 months since my surgery. I weighed myself this morning, and I weighed 214.1. That is 30.2 pounds lost since my surgery, and 63.9 pounds lost since I started seeing the dietitian in December of 2008. 63 pounds. That's kind of cool. I've mentioned before I had hoped for a little better weight loss post-surgery. My body apparently isn't the type that's going to lose it quickly, even with the help of the surgery. But 30 pounds in 8 weeks is nothing to sneeze at. Of course, 10 of them I lost the week I was sick. I lost 6 pounds in 3 days, and then 4 pounds the rest of the week. So I don't plan on repeating that, I hope. But I lost 2 pounds this week, and if I lose 2 pounds a week, I'll be a happy camper. 2 pounds a week puts me, 4 or 5 weeks out from the lowest weight I've been in ages. About 5 years ago, I did the Atkins diet and got down to 204. So at 214, I'm getting pretty close to reaching and surpassing that goal. And 14 pounds away from Wonderland. Wonderland seemed pretty far away when I started surgery, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Slower than I wanted, but steady and moving forward. I've lost 22.75 inches off my body since surgery. Isn't that amazing how fast that goes? You can really see it in my clothes. I've got stacks of clothes now that I just can't wear anymore. I've gone from a 22 with an occasional 24 in pants down to an 18 with an occasional 16. In fact, I may be a 16 now. Some of my 18s are looking a little baggy, but some of them still work. So that's pretty cool. I like that. One of my goals is to find a pair of jeans that I feel comfortable in and doesn't have all this room that I have in this pair. So yeah, things are looking up. And once I start feeling better and feeling more energetic, things will really be looking up. I haven't exercised much in the past couple of weeks, so my weight loss maybe could have been better if I'd done that, but it'll get there. It'll get there. Yesterday I wrote on my Spark Page blog, and it was in the evening, and I'm tired in the evening yet. So I don't feel quite as positive as I do in the morning when I'm more energetic. But somebody asked me if I was glad that I had the surgery, and at that point in time, I couldn't say yes. I don't have any regrets. I have to make that clear. I have no regrets. But I haven't reached the point where I'm glad that I've had it. I feel a little more glad this morning than I did last night. I think it's just the learning curve. I'm still adjusting to that learning curve. And any of you, whether you've had lap band or ByPass, you know what I mean. That learning curve is kind of sharp at the start. I've only thrown up once, and that was shortly after I started the solid foods. But I still occasionally get that pain because I haven't chewed enough, or I've eaten too fast, or I've taken one bite too much. And I can't wait to get past that point. I can't wait till I can go into a restaurant and feel comfortable. I still know I go in and I pick up the menu and I look at it and I'm going, oh my God, I don't know what to order off this menu. So I can't wait to get past that. The other thing is I'm still struggling getting in my 60 grams of protein. I'm still struggling to get in my 60 ounces of water. And it was easy for me pre-surgery, but now I'm struggling with it. If I do a protein shake in the morning, which I try to do every morning, at least I'm close. So those are things that bother me now, but it's part of the learning curve. I know that it's part of the learning curve. I'll get better at it. Menus won't be so scary. I'll find ways to get the protein and the water in. But right now, it's work. It's work. I'm a work in progress, and until I get past that, I suppose I'll always feel just a little bit iffy about it. But I'm not sorry I've done it. I can honestly say I'm not sorry I've done this. So as I improve, I'm sure I'll be able to say, wow, I'm so glad I've done this. Because I know that from watching you've all reached that point. And I expect to as well. Yeah, I expect I'll get there, and this is just where I am right now. I'm going to cut this short now because this is actually the third video I've made. I kept babbling too much in the first two, so they got too long. So I'm sure I've missed some things that I wanted to say, but I don't want to have to make a fourth video. So thanks for being out there. I've been trying to catch up with videos because I wasn't watching as accurately or as often as I was when I was sick. But I am catching up. I didn't write as many comments as I usually do, but I'm caught up now. I'll be able to start writing comments, and I'm so enjoying watching your journey. It makes me feel more positive about my own because I can see where I'm headed and where I'll go, and I'm learning as you learn. So thanks for being out there. See you next week. Bye-bye.